Welcome to another episode of the Pillow Talking Podcast. This is your boy JT.
And Nene.
And welcome to the only podcast shot in the bed. It's another week. It's Wednesday. We got a lot to talk about today. Today is actually a very special episode. It's our first episode with a live caller. So we're going to probably start with that.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into hot topics, relationship stuff. So let me see if I can get this on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, perfect. All right, welcome to the show. We recording our podcast, by the way. So
Okay, got it.
yeah, so now you know. So I don't have a preacher's bio to introduce you, so I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, and then you can introduce what you said that prompted me to want to talk to you.
Okay, well, I am Imara Vaughn. I am from Campy, Louisiana, a graduate of Clark Atlanta University, and also a graduate from FAMU College of Law. I don't think there's much else to say about me. I'm a writer, an aspiring rapper, and an aspiring screenwriter. So yeah, that's it.
Oh.
That's pretty dope. So don't just stop there. Let's get to the controversy because I saw the post.
Was it really controversy?
I don't know, man. I think you heard. I think you offended. Not offended, but I think some women were upset about what you said.
I could sense that a little bit. So basically, the gist of my post was that I will be the first to admit that I am not white material. And what I mean by that what I meant by that, and I explained it in the post, was that in societies where patriarchy is the prevailing philosophy or ideology, wives are expected to put their lives on hold for families and specifically for their husbands and for their children. Wives are expected to play the subservient or secondary role to their men. Wives are expected to basically disassociate themselves with their own goals, aspirations, dreams, and desires for the desires of their family, their husbands and their children. And I said that I was not that woman because I have certain goals, dreams, and desires that are not even certain. My goals, dreams, and desires, period, are more important and more prevailing than any man that I would associate with. I would love to think that I could be in a relationship with a man or have a husband where my goals and dreams and ambitions were not put on the back burner. But I've seen time and time again where that's not the case.
Right. Now, do you think that's do you correlate that to America as a whole society, or are you saying that's a specific ideal, like an ideal that only certain men have versus other men, or do you think every man is the same way?
I do not think that every man is the same way. I do not think that every man or every family or every woman ascribes to that. But in a general sense, like I said, in a patriarchal society, that is what's expected. Even with my own family, I do know that that's what happened. My mother, she was in college when she met my dad, and she had children, and she dropped out of college.
Right.
I know professors, the same thing happened. My friends, my friends and other people around me, that happens. They attach themselves or they get in relationship with men, and you see her desires and her ambitions kind of get put on the back burner, and the family and upkeeping the family becomes the main priority.
Right.
So, and even to me kind of a little bit. I was in a relationship last year, and I noticed myself while in law school putting his business above my own, and he even started to convince me that it would probably be a better idea for me to actually start working for his business rather than going out and being an attorney, right? So it's
That's
like
crazy,
his thing was like, oh, if there are two people in the relationship working on one business, then it's like together we're stronger, but that's not my calling, that's not my desires. But that's not just with me, that's with a lot of women I see.
Right.
And that's not always, I'm not saying that as a bad thing. If that's what you want, then go ahead. If you want your family to be the priority, then go ahead. But I know that I have so many dreams. Having a family and having a man would only distract me from them.
Right. See, and my thing, the
Mhm.
reason I thought it was funny because I was like, you did all that to say, you first off you said I'm not wife material, and then you explained why you are wife material in what you define a wife to be. Like I feel like
Mhm.
that's the thing that we have to accept, that a wife means different things in different
Mhm.
situations. That's why I said I really like wholeheartedly agree with you, because I'm not of that mindset that you have to, get married. Like you have to get married,
Mhm.
have kids. Like if you want to pursue your dreams and goals, that is, to me, it's more responsible to say that versus
Mhm.
get into a relationship, get into a marriage, and then be a terrible partner because you are dreaming
Mhm.
about what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's more
Mhm.
responsible to be upfront to say this is what I'm trying to do, and if you want to come along this ride, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that's why I said I agree with you. I just thought it was funny that you said I'm not wife material, but then you explain that you're wife material, but just not in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
because I'm pretty
I
sure you could
understand.
find a guy that would be like, oh yeah, like I'm goal oriented too. Like let's get it. Let's conquer our goals. I don't really want kids right now. I'm trying to do this or do that, and let's just be like help each other. Let's be teammates. So
Mhm. I definitely believe that there are some men out there. I speak when I speak on these kind of topics, of course, generally because it's a case by case basis. But from what I'm seeing, and even the men who are currently pursuing me, the reason I actually posted that because there is a man who's currently pursuing me, and every time he
not a
would talk to me,
subliminal. No, come on now.
it's not a subliminal, but it's that was to him. But a lot of men do this. They see that I have value and I can offer them things, and the first thing you think is, "Oh, you can help me." So every time I talk to him, he's like, "Oh, you're going to be a great first lady." Who said that I ever wanted to be a first lady? Like he says that, and it's just like, do you not notice what you're saying?
Right.
Like, do you expect me to come to your church and sit on your first row pew? And is that like you're giving me a desire for my life that I never said I wanted? And
Right.
that happens often with me. Like it happens all too often. Oh, you would be great as this and that. It's like I didn't say I want to see any of that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you wanted. So what did you want to ask my wife? Because you say you wanted her perspective. So
It's not a particular question, but I would like to hear her perspective. And if she feels as though, like, if you feel as though you put any desires or ambitions or dreams or goals kind of to the back burner for your relationship.
Not so much my relationship, but like my legacy, I guess you would say, as in my kids.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I mean, we do that every day, to be honest. Like, if we want to
Mhm.
get very technical, we literally do that every day. Like, every day, I probably want to go do something else, but I gotta think about my kids. Like,
right.
Mhm.
so, yeah, and I honestly agree with you 100%.
Mhm.
It takes a special kind of partner to not do that. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, to not put their wives' goals and dreams like on the back burner,
Yeah,
and be
but
like, no, this is what you gotta do. Like, this is what I need you to
Mhm.
do.
right. But we
So
see it so much. Like
yeah,
that's the scary part for us, because we see people, like you said, they have these goals and these ambitions. Like when I was in college, like I saw girls get in relationships, have kids, and literally their whole life was derailed.
yeah,
And I
Mhm.
know their potential, and I know the relationship or the situation caused them to maybe miss that. So,
Mhm.
hmm
Mhm.
and that's tough for me. Like
Mhm.
so that's why I said I really like that conversation, but I can see a lot of girls who probably, and a couple of them are married, were like, wait, what are you saying? Like,
Mhm.
because I feel like so many women are okay with just saying
it's
this is the bigger picture.
yeah. I'm
And
raising
I,
kids. Like,
yeah,
like that's why I always say, like, you have to remember that you're a parent. Like, yes, you're a parent. Yes, you're a wife or whatever. But you are also an individual. Like, never lose sight of
Mhm.
that, because
right.
that's what you are.
Mhm.
You know, and that goes
Mhm.
for your dreams and all of that. Like,
Because you can be a good
Mhm.
parent and a miserable person. So
yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
that's
I.
why I agree with you. I think you should
yeah,
continue to say that.
yep,
Um,
Mhm.
but I don't think you have to say you're not wife material. Like just because you have these standards and like
Mhm.
these guidelines, or certain things that you just require, I don't think
yeah.
that like diminishes
Mhm.
you as a wife.
Yeah,
Like
it's
Yeah.
different kind of
so like
wives.
when you said that,
Definitely.
I was
And
just like, no, like you can be a wife
Yeah,
and
and do that.
and find a
yes.
teammate and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
Mhm. So, like, even when I said that, it was more so when I say I'm not quote unquote, I should have said quote unquote wife material because that's how I was thinking of it. But the idea, my perspective is this is what you expect a wife to be. This is what the society expects a wife to be. So when I say I'm not wife material, I'm speaking more toward what society expects a wife to be.
Yeah.
But then at the end, I do say I'm friend material because I'm a great friend. I'm a great lover. I'm kind. I'm generous. I'm helpful.
And is that
all
not
of
a
that
wife,
good
though?
stuff? And all of that stuff. all of that stuff is what a wife should be.
Yeah.
Exactly. All of that stuff is what a wife should be. And I honestly think that you should be looking at that more so than anything and looking for a wife. But I've come to realize that men are literally asking the question, what do you bring to the table? What value do you bring? Like, you're looking at my utility more than you're looking at who I am, you know?
Right.
And it's like, first of all, if you knew who I was, you would know how useful I am. So you don't even have to look at or ask me what value do I bring.
Right.
But don't seek me because you think that I can be valuable to you. Like, you know what I mean?
Like
but seek me because you love me, because I'm a great person. And if you knew me, you would know how valuable I could be.
Right.
Like, none of my women friends. Yes. Like, and
most valuable player.
Right. And I think of intimate relationships and platonic relationships. Like, none of my friends around me has ever asked me, what value do you bring to our relationship? Like, what? I don't allow my friends to do that. I'm not going to allow an intimate partner to do that.
Right.
But guess what? Each and every one of my friends can tell you that I'm a great friend and a valuable friend, you know? So it's more so what society deems to be a wife. I'm not that. So if you're looking for a woman to bring for her utility, and specifically her utility, how she can enhance your life, and that's it, then I'm not her, because my first priority is enhancing my own life.
Right.
And then I can be a great friend, a great person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It will
you know? Yeah.
So look, the last point I have with this is I think we reached that point in our marriage where like we're about to like kind of embark on this season where I'm like, look, I don't need you to work right now. I need you to find what it is what is your purpose. So I'm literally telling my wife, because she's about to turn 27, so part of my birthday gift to her is like, for this next season of our lives, I need you to find yourself again, because you've been a mother. You've been a mother for forever. You've been a wife like for the past 4 years. But what you're getting older now, not that 27 is old, but I need you.
I'm getting seasoned.
Yeah, I need you to rediscover yourself, find yourself again, and don't get lost in just working and coming home being a wife. Let me take care of the bills. I got you. We gonna have our little Tabitha Brown moment. I'm gonna take care of everything. I need you to go find your purpose, find your, you know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, I was just like, I had to bring you on. So that's
I would like to hear, what's your wife's name? My apologies.
It's okay.
Dominique, but yeah.
Dominique. So what is your thoughts on him saying that? Like, what is your thoughts when he says that?
Oh no, I'm just that's exactly what I need. He already know he's special. Period. So, but yeah, I'm totally ready for it. So he already know. He only says that because he sees me. You know what I mean? Like when I don't hide that I don't like something or that I don't. You know what I mean? That it don't bring me satisfaction. I don't ever hide that. Like, he know everything that I want to do. Like, he know what I don't want to do. So he sees that, and then for him to think about that, and for him to figure out, okay, this is what I need to do so she could do this. Like, yeah, that's real dope.
I just don't want her. I just don't want her to be 10 years from now regretting being a wife.
Because you know I will.
And being a mother. So now that we're blessed, we're able to, thrive and do our thing, get money and all that. So let me do that. I got you. Let me do my part. And a part of that is you find it. I personally believe once you find what you are supposed to do on this planet, like that, the money will follow. So we'll be good. So we got time. We'll be.
Y'all better talk to the people. We need to hear y'all for real, because I just see so much discord between men and women. And I'm coming from a pessimistic place a little bit. I admit it, but hearing that gave me a little bit of hope. I'm not gonna lie, for real.
Hey, well, you need hope right now. You need prayers. I know you're going through. Are you taking the bar soon? What are you doing?
Yes. I'm taking the bar on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.
Cool. Look. Send us your cash out. We go see you some for coming on the show.
Okay, you ain't gotta say that.
And maybe get some food or something.
Get you a coffee or something.
Something.
I will definitely do that, and I really appreciate y'all having me for real.
No problem, man.
Thank you.
I'll tag you when we post it. So,
and I will repost.
Cool, thank you. And you have all the deltas in our comments and.
Okay. But thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, y'all. Have a nice day.
You too.
Well. First call, we didn't get canceled.
Call in.
First call wasn't bad.
You childish song, we didn't get canceled.
We didn't get canceled. I didn't know where it was going. Because when I read the post, I was like, whoa. This is.
She had a lot of people.
No, I think what happens is when. So
we attacked that.
No, so people just read the first line of her. She made a Facebook post, so you guys don't know. She made a Facebook post saying, I'm not the typical wife material. Like, if you think I'm going to just marry you and be focused on the marriage and the kids, that's not me, because I feel like I have a purpose on this world. I feel like God has blessed me, to, graduate from law school. I have stuff to do. So right now, that's my focus. I'm not saying that I can't be a wife or whatever, but I'm not the traditional, I'm going to quit everything, focus on being a wife.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of other women who maybe are doing that saw it and was like, oh, no, I sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? I did. I stopped,
so
my
crazy,
dreams. Like, you don't have to stop. And I feel like I don't know why we do it. Why? That's a great question we should start asking. Like, you don't have to sacrifice everything for our marriage or your kids.
Absolutely.
That don't make, to me, that makes zero sense, because what's going to happen?
You become a miserable person.
10 years later, 5 years later, you're going to be like, bro, if I didn't get married.
You literally become those miserable moms. Like, you become what that lady is who called what is she? Was she a Sarah or what? Yeah. You become her.
But that's my point. Like, you get to a place.
Just over it.
If you're not, if you sacrifice, now I'm saying clearly you're gonna make sacrifices when you're married, when you have kids, especially when you have kids. Like, kids,
that's dead. You make sacrifices every day. As a parent,
you make sacrifices every day. We're not saying, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying literally there are people who get married, have kids, and quit
shut
everything.
their life down.
Like, they literally become a routine robot. Like, they go to work, come home, take care of kids, wife, bed, sleep. Yeah. Monday through Friday, Saturday, sleeping, store run, Sunday church, do it over again. They lose their purpose. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying just, forget the kids, forget your spouse, go do what you want to do. No, we're not saying that. We're saying if you're going to get in a relationship, you should never lose
who you are, lose sight of who you are.
Why God placed you on this planet.
Yes.
Because
remember that you're an individual.
Right.
You're a person.
The same way God didn't gift you just to be inside of a church for all our, all our Christian listeners. Like, your gifts are for the world. Same way, we are married, but our purpose is not just to be in this house.
And I feel like even gifts also, like, people might have a gift of compassion. Let's just say that. People might have a gift to sing. Okay, that's just not for your household either. Like, go do something with that. Like, find something that you love to do that involves that. Use your gifts for outside of your household. And it's just like so easy. I do want to say this though, because sometimes people don't mean to do that. Women say that now after, like, I'm sure it was people who already had sacrificed and did their life and did that role, took on that role as a mom. But I'm sure it was people who did that already. You know what I mean? Because if I'm like right now, you don't, me freshly being a mom or whatever, like, you don't realize that you're literally throwing everything you think of, everything you wanted, all your dreams to the back burner and just taking on this role of a mom.
I don't want to stop where you're going, but I want to emphasize that is the most true statement, because I don't think the reason I had to step in and say, babe, look, we got to do something, because I don't think you realize
didn't.
Just how much.
Because I kept saying, how am I being a robot? Like I don't think you
home,
realize you're like,
you literally, it got to a place, the guy, I'm not joking. It got to the reason I came to my wife was like, we got to do something. It got to a point where I literally could tell you exactly what she would be doing from the time she woke up till she came home. She was in such a lock in the routine that it was There was no variant. There was no.
Right.
It was the same routine. And what happens, especially for somebody like my wife, who's creative, who has these ideas, now you feel like, bro, I'm not even doing that. So that's in your head. Because you, as a creative person, as somebody with a purpose, if you don't do your purpose, it's gonna eat you up inside.
Yes.
You ain't gonna be able to
Every
think
day.
about nothing else. You gonna be Googling stuff. You gonna be doing this, and you just gonna be getting this pattern. Now, if you don't step in, that's how people start having depression. That's how people start having anxiety. That's how they, because your mind will replay that over and over again
and bite at you like.
Right.
Girl.
So it's important not to, get caught up. Like we
have to remember that.
We love each other to death, but we also realize we have a purpose as individuals.
Yeah.
We're not two halves making a whole. We're two whole people.
Yeah.
With two whole purposes that have come together.
Right.
And now we have to make sure we do it. So that
just because you get married and have kids don't mean that you stop being a person. Like,
right.
With goals. Like,
yep.
And I don't like that people throw that on her. She's right. Like, everybody just like feel like you just gotta stop doing you can't achieve nothing. Your wildest dreams. People be like, you're a mom. Like, you know what I mean? You're a wife. You can't do that. What? You know what I mean? Like, that's not true. People do it all the time. Like, but that is serious. She was very right about that. People don't realize that, but if you sit back and look, people literally do throw that stuff on you. Like,
right. And my thing is this, and the final point on that is that's why it's important. You have to pay attention to the person that you're with. Like, if you can't, that's how you know if you like. I know me and Dominique connected because I can see something and I can be like, wait, we got to change it. Because I'm paying attention. I'm not just letting her waste, the rest of her life. Then one day wake up, baby, you never did this. You never did that. No, I'm paying attention. I'm seeing like, okay, she's starting to talk like, man, I want to do this. I want to do that. Like, your inner man, your spirit man is like, man, I want to do that. But then you stuck in this routine. So I got to step in as a helpmate. Like, no, we got to change something. What can I do to make it work? So that's what we're doing. Moving on. I guess we can work backwards because we started with that. So let's go here. Crazy thing I saw on social media. Do you know they are trying to get Kevin Samuels removed from Instagram? There's a petition. There like thousands of people are signing it, trying to get him.
They think he's too rough.
They are saying his views and ideas are toxic. They're inciting like certain I don't know how to phrase it. Inciting certain people to do things that are like wrong and sexist and talk to. Basically, they're just saying he's not good for the culture. And my thing is this: we cannot get to the point where we let social media
dictate our lives.
What all you got to do is block him. Unfollow people who post them.
Yeah.
You'll be good. I promise you. You can go in, you can mute, you can literally mute words that you don't want to see. Like, matter of fact, if that don't work, log out.
Like,
why do people let social media apps control their lives? If you don't like something, don't watch it.
For real.
Don't talk about it.
It's childish.
Don't reshare it. Like, people really watch stuff to get mad. You know for a fact Kevin Samuels makes you mad. His videos.
Okay, so the block is hot.
Why do you sit there and watch it and then comment, man, this is stupid? Stop watching it.
I never
log
understood
out.
why people do that. And they will be faithful and watch it every day. Man, this is stupid. Man, stop watching me.
Your haters and your appreciators watch the same still one views.
They still watch the same.
And the people who hate the most are your biggest supporters.
Yep.
I found it out the hard way. These people say they hate Kevin Samuels, literally watch every video.
Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, I don't agree with everything he say, but I do agree with some things he say.
Half the stuff he says.
Yeah.
Because let's be real, a lot of stuff he's saying is just opinion based. It's not factual.
Yeah,
it's opinion. He'll be like, that's the thing. I rate you an 8. You can't. That's not a fact. That's an opinion.
Yes, and you asked him that.
So my thing is this. It's not everything he's saying. He's not telling you to go do it. It's
based off of his opinions.
Let the man talk.
Like, it's his Facebook and his Instagram.
And also, this is another point. We can't get to a point where we're like, we don't agree with what somebody says, that we can't have conversations or just learn to ignore or not talk. Like, if you don't agree with somebody, if you can't have a conversation with them, cool. Just stop.
Like, well, yeah, like, just like it just crazy, it kind of scares me too, because it's like, okay, now everybody is just want to do cancel culture, and it's like, okay, what if these people are in front of you, like, and you see them every day and they're doing this?
You have to learn how to.
What are you gonna do?
Or you have to learn to communicate with people you disagree with, and also you have to learn how to not allow things to control you and make you upset.
Like ignore it. Like, I don't understand why people take stuff and then they ruin their whole day.
Like, for real, let me give you a perfect example. I don't like all the Lil Nas X drama. I'm not saying Lil Nas. I'm saying the drama that surrounds him.
Mm-hmm.
I get tired of the conversations.
Looking at it.
So what I did, literally, I muted Lil Nas X. I muted Lil Nas. I muted it so I don't see it on my Twitter. I don't want to see anything about it. And guess what? I don't see it no more. If I do see it, I'll hide it. I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna read it because it makes me so mad. Like,
you're crazy.
That's crazy to me, bro.
You're crazy.
Right.
That's crazy.
See, I had another video. I mean, we don't have to talk about it long because you know how it is. I gotta discuss it too long. Let me see if I can find it. How do you find a bookmark? That's how you know I don't use social media that much. How do you find your bookmarks
on Instagram?
Yeah, like
it's saved. It's called saved.
So where's it at?
Go look.
Oh, found it. All right, so this dude said this, and we can talk about this, and then we'll wrap up.
I don't mind my woman having male friends because you're an adult. Don't get with somebody that's grown and treat them like a kid, though. Because what does a kid do when they can't do something? They gonna sneak and do something. So I'm gonna give my woman the opportunity to be grown. I'm gonna let you handle that. Understand this. If that dude can't look me in the face and say, hey, bro, I'm just her friend. If you can look me in my eyes as a man and tell me that y'all just cool. I got to understand that because I don't give my woman everything she needs in her life. What you need to do is not confuse.
All right, I'm trying to talk about it. All right, listen, this is the dumbest dude in the world. Let me tell you why. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. You can have, we talked about this before. Yeah. It's okay to have friends. Yeah. Long as your best friend is your person you're with, cool. Yeah. You can't have best friends. Your best friend is your spouse. Yeah. You can't, and I'm talking about married people now. Your best friend can't be of the opposite sex and not be your spouse. Anyway.
It really just don't make sense.
What he is saying is pure stupidity. He's saying, man, it's all good, man.
Yeah, I don't give a everything.
Come to me and tell me we just cool. Bro,
you know how many people can look you in the eye? Because who are you, sir?
But did you,
I don't care.
Have you ever?
I can look, boy.
But
why?
Did you go, you know how many times I looked at it and go, hey, son,
Johnny said nigga.
I'm just saying, bro, this dude, man, if he can't come to me and tell me.
Who are you? Who do you think you are?
You know how many dudes can look you straight in the face and we'll be like, bro, we just cool and dead lying, sleeping with your girl. Yeah, smashing. Like you sitting here saying that, like, yeah, I'm a man. Like come tell me we cool. Bro, you look stupid. A dude will really come in your face. Yeah, we cool. Like, yeah, we just cool, bro. And be smashing your girl, you don't even know it. But the point, that's what I'm saying. Two things can be true. You can have friends with the opposite sex, but don't be a dummy like this guy.
That was foolish.
Don't believe
he was doing too. Yeah, he was.
He trying to sound all cool and
like,
bro. Come on, bro.
Boy,
stop. I can't even listen to it no more, bro. You sound crazy.
Come on now.
Like, don't play yourself, kid.
Children look at people and lie in their face. A man can definitely look at you in your eyes and lie.
Well, so that was that. But look, let's just go here. Let me end this. I ain't gonna be long this week. Basketball is over. The Bucks won the championship. Giannis won his first championship. Chris Paul lost.
This always makes me so sleepy.
That's why it's the end of the show. Chris Paul lost, which I loved because you shouldn't have left New Orleans. Do you know Giannis went to?
That's racist.
No, he shouldn't have left New Orleans.
You're biased.
I am. Yeah, it's called being a fan.
That's biased.
Like. Nah, I'm sorry. Okay. Look, hold on. Look, he went to Chick-fil-A. This is kind of funny. I'll play this video. Hold on, let me see if I can play
it. Can I have a 50 piece? Sorry, I will put you. Can I put your camera? Do you mind or no?
You went to Chick-fil-A.
There's 150,000 people watching you right now.
Really?
Yes. So can I have please a 50 piece Mac Minis? 50 exactly.
Okay.
Not 51. Not 49 chicken minis, yes, 50. And let me have a large drink, no ice, half Sprite, half lemonade. Can I have
So
your
first
face?
up,
So
he ordered 50 chicken. What's funny is I think he could eat 50 of them, which
I
is not
can
funny.
too.
Like the little chicken nuggets, I think he could.
I mean, maybe it eats 10.
That's what I'm saying. That's a
And
big,
he's a baby.
that's a big man. So I think he
Yeah.
could literally eat 50. But it's just funny, like he's enjoying it. So you can't be mad at Giannis. Like he's a
Right.
perfect winner. His family, it's a perfect story, man. So
Sprite
that's all I got
used to
this
drink
week.
that all the time, bro.
Basketball is over. We're moving on to football season.
Up, Journey and her daddy's
Yeah,
favorites.
it's my
Things
favorite,
to
my daughter.
watch.
So
I don't have anything. My birthday in 10 days, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm always excited for my birthday, and I never don't throw my phone in. My birthday is in 10 days, and I'm always excited for my birthday. And sometimes I don't ever even do anything, but I just be excited because
decide to get older.
it's my birthday. It's your birthday.
I'm excited though. I'm excited for
Why?
this new season.
I am too. I'm excited. I'm
ready to see
scared. I'm
where we
nervous.
go.
I'm
I'm ready to
anxious.
see
I'm
like
I got to
I'm
get my prayer closet because, baby, I don't know where I'm going.
We going. We don't know where. We going somewhere.
Yeah.
All the way up. Nothing
Nothing
can
can
stop
stop
us.
us.
All the way up. All the way
Yeah,
up.
so this is so crazy. But I do want to shout out to Tabitha Brown because
This
that night when I
big
watched
tab.
that video, that did something to me, and then it clearly did something to my husband too
Right.
because now we on our Tabitha Brown stuff, and everybody ain't on that. You know what I mean? Everybody
not there, but it's cool.
Everybody not on it. People gonna talk. You know what it is.
Yeah, but
Because they don't believe.
all the way up, man.
They don't believe parents can do what they want no more. They gotta just be parents.
Yeah, man.
They can't take their kids to Africa.
Y'all,
They can't win a humanitarian award.
what are you? All right, man. It's been another episode of Pillow Talk Podcast. You guys are awesome. Thank you for listening. Thanks for subscribing. Good night.
We're not going to bed.
We're
We're
not.
not. We're going all the way up. Oh, I thought the beat was supposed to drop. The beat was supposed to
Oh,
drop.
man. Come on, bro. Come on.
The beat was supposed to drop. Dang.
Man, now you look like an old